There is a huge difference between starting a fast in the attitude of just forcing it. I'm going to make this happen. It's time. I'm fed up. That can be a powerful impetus. But another great way to approach fasting is intuitively. More of a flow state approach to fasting rather than a smashing through a brick wall and just making it happen. How's it going, fellow fasters? Welcome back to the channel where we use fasting as a means and tool to take control of our health in our lives. Personally, I've used both approaches. I've taken a good look at my overall health, body, and life and just been fed up and said, no more, not another day. A water fast starts today. I'm losing this weight. And while that was effective and it led to an effective 7-day water fast and I did lose a bunch of weight, those types of fasts I always find are harder and they feel like suffering and they're way more challenging, and they do work. But I've also found the approach of having the thought in the back of my head of, okay, it's time for a fast. I'm due. I want to fast because of all the benefits. I want to fast so I can feel amazing in my body, so I can feel light and lean and have that feeling of renewal. And so I go about my regular life with this idea of I want to begin a fast soon. And sure enough, one evening I'll finish eating supper and it'll just feel like the right time. It'll just feel like the right time. I'll start my fasting app. I'll spend the rest of the evening putting the kitchen into fasting mode, which means freezing any leftovers, getting rid of all temptations, cleaning all the dishes. I put all the pots and pans inside the oven. I clear everything off except for water and electrolytes, because that makes it so much easier. And when I fast that way, I don't find there's any struggle, there's any hardship. I just feel awesome. The fast is so much easier, and I can go 7 days just as long, the same amount of time. And the way it feels to fast like that is just so much better than the way it feels to force it. Both work. I guess you need to figure out what works best for you. Explore both approaches. How do you fast? How do you approach your fast? Is it always through forcing or is it always through intuition? Have you experimented with both? Have you even thought about it? Are you new to fasting and this is your first one? And if it is, I have to say, approaching it from an intuitive place, having a few days to mentally prepare just makes the fast so much easier, makes the fast so much more enjoyable. And fasting is like everything in life. Going to work, it's just like exercise. It's just like everything else. You want to enjoy the journey. And if you can enjoy the journey of the fast, if you enjoy it, you're going to do it more often. As simple as that. But if it's this miserable thing, like someone who starts a running program and they force themselves to run and they hate every single step of the run, that running program is not going to last, whether it produces the results they want or not. And it's the same thing with fasting. So I encourage you to approach it from a gentler place of doing something good for yourself in your life, taking this time out for you, for your health, so you can feel better, so you can cleanse your body, because it's true. All the science, all the studies, what everyone else is saying about fasting, 100% true. It makes you feel amazing, it works, and the good feelings that you get from a fast stay with you for months. And fasting, water fasting, practiced regularly changes your life. It makes you feel so much better. Since I began fasting a couple years ago, my energy levels completely different. My stomach, the way my body feels after I eat food has completely changed. It's completely changed my relationship with food. It's not what people think. You don't become ravenously hungry. You just appreciate what you eat more and you choose foods differently. And after a fast, weird cravings that you've had are just gone. The longest fast I ever did was 16 days. And since doing that fast 2 years ago, there are certain foods that I used to crave or be addicted to I no longer have any desire for. Hard sugars, ice cream, deep fried fatty foods. I used to love that shit. And now I can live without it. You know, I can have a French fry now and then and I don't even want more, which is weird because before I would want to crush the entire thing of fries. Same with ice cream. I used to not be able to stop myself with a pint of ice cream. Since I've started doing fasting, it's like, I think it's just healed my gut, and whatever microbes were in there that wanted that sugar or whatever, I just think they're gone, which is pretty awesome. So water fasting is a complete game changer. Getting back to the topic of this video, just be mindful about how you approach your fast, and whether you approach it like with an army mentality, with like a strict army sergeant, I'm doing this and I'm gonna do it no matter what and I'm gonna force it, that'll work too. But if you approach it from a more gentle, I want to do this, this is something I want to do and I'm gonna do it when the time feels right, I think if you experiment and you try both ways, you will fall in love with fasting from the intuitive approach to beginning your fast. I hope that helps you with your next fast. Let me know in the comments below your favorite approach, what works for you, what's the longest fast you've done, how long have you been fasting for, is this your first fast, are you just trying it out, just dipping your toe in the water, just watching some videos, seeing what's up. All the comments are appreciated, and if you want more fasting related content, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great fast.